nobody because I wasn't there to be able to say what happened. That's the truth. So how am I snitching if I'm not there to say I saw this person with my own eyes do this to this person? No, I'm in a situation where I'm trying to get myself out that other people put me in. You know what I mean? Simple as that. If I ain't did that to nobody and I'm being accused of a crime, why are you putting my name in a song talking about if somebody do something to you, what I'm gonna do to them? Why is you putting that song out there if I'm being investigated for a crime I got nothing to do with and the police is thinking that I'm the number one suspect? I'm tired of defending myself against this person, this person, this person. Everybody get it. So this is the God honest truth. I let it be known then, I let it be known now. I never did no harm to that man. I would never harm him. I had next level respect for him. Rich Homie Quan is a different story. The prosecutors took all this stuff and put it together and tried to make it out what it be. They was wrong. I told them to their face they was wrong. It's not what it is. Rich Homie Quan's situation is a different situation from this situation. I don't know what really took place with what caused a lot of stuff to get the way that it got, because at the end of the day, I don't got knowledge that y'all may think I got. I'm telling you what I know. I didn't do nothing. So I don't got information that make the police want to come back and ask me more questions. Don't come ask me no more questions. None. I'm on here because at the end of the day, these niggas just open a door that I closed, that I bolted down, that I put nails into. And this is what they did. They opened that door, and guess what I'm gonna do? Defend myself. And this is what I'm here to do right now. The opening statement is Kenneth Copeland is the person that did this crime. You're a street nigga, bro. You're a street nigga. I'm still alive. T.I. said it out of his mouth. A lot of people say it out their mouth. If the man is deceased, he did it. I'm still in the flesh. So a lot of y'all probably say, well, you put the blame on him first. So he had to put, no, I didn't put the blame on him first. You better go back and look at my interrogations. You better look at my interrogation. I didn't know what was going on. All I know was I didn't do it. And the police thinking don't do it. I'm trying to get the police off of me. So at the end of the day, we sitting in the car, me, Thug, Roscoe, in the driver. Thug he got somewhere to go. And you know, Thug ain't had to do nothing for me. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, shoot, he can have anybody to kick it with. He don't got, you feel me? He kick it with me. So I got his back. As we sitting in the car chilling, this Mercedes Benz pull up. When the Mercedes Benz pull up, this tall thing get out the car. Let me be more detailed about it. This tall thing get out the car. And when the tall thing get out the car, it grab a bag out the back seat. So when the tall thing grabbing the bag out the back seat, Thug go there like, Woody. You know what I mean? I'm in my phone. I look at what's up. But I'm looking around trying to see what's going on. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You hit me too many times, so I'm thinking that I'm slipping. Anyway.
Hi, it's Savvy Mike here. And the clip just finished, but before we get into my intro and the rest of this video, I do want to encourage everyone that is watching this video that at least wants to continue to watch my channel. I'm not saying you have to, I'm not saying you do, but please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And the only way I could do that is by getting you to subscribe. And also on the screen, I have my Twitch channel up where I basically do all of these videos live on Twitch. Like, that's where I do most of the lives at now. So if you want to watch me do these videos live, I'm usually on late at night. No matter what coast you're on, I'm on around the time you're probably asleep. So if you're ever just up with fucking insomnia, you just can't sleep, come on through. I love to chat it up. We could talk about the topics that I have and the clips that I'm playing and reacting to. And I'll also play the game and probably play some 2K, Marvel Rivals, FIFA, Mortal Kombat. A lot goes over here. So please, twitch.tv/SavvyMike96. It is in the description below. I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. And well, this Young Thug controversy has in it. Apparently we were supposed to get a stream today, with Young Thug, Pee Wee Roscoe, and Aiden Ross. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. But we got, a lot more going on. Young Thug has said things about Unfunks, his brother's plea, and he had tweeted in a now deleted tweet that he had told him to take the plea, but in a leaked phone call, he said that I guess this was him talking to Lil Baby at the time, but he was like he didn't tell. No, he was talking to 21 Savage. We'll play all of that. Okay, we're gonna play that. We're gonna play all these clips. Okay, we gotta, because at the end of the day, I am a Georgia boy. While I might not be located there right now, I am a Georgia boy. I grew up, born and raised in Atlanta. So, a lot of these matters do kind of matter to me. And I'm a huge fan of every artist that's being brought up. While I do believe Lil Baby and Gunna could make better music, that doesn't mean I don't want them to, while I might have been a bit harsh in my Gunna review, but that's because I want him to do better. I know he could do better, but I feel like he can't do better because he's being blackballed. And I feel like that's why a lot of this is going on, because Gunna's, he's trying to point the finger back. Y'all say I snitch, but what about these niggas? Young Thug, we had Thug talking to the cops. We had this nigga doing that. We had this nigga doing that. We had Rollo doing this. We had this. What about these niggas? So Gunna's pointing the finger back at everybody. You're like, y'all pointing the finger at me for being a snitch. What about y'all? And so now it's viral on Twitter. They're saying Atlanta's dead. They're saying the streets is dead in Atlanta. They're calling it Ratlanta. It's just a bad sight at the moment, okay? And Young Thug is honestly, especially in these leaked jail calls, he threw QCP under the bus. He said he was a rat. Now, I've never seen no paperwork on P. Maybe they kept it hidden, maybe not. But he's saying he's a rat. So it's getting wild. There's a lot of clips going around. There's a lot of things going viral. Look, I wanna keep it surface level, because while it's all this diversion and a lot of tactics going on to kind of keep you off subject of everything, Young Thug did not tell on Pee Wee Roscoe. You cannot tell him on a man who's already gotten caught for the crime that he did. You can't. All you can do is help him get out of jail. That's it. And that's what he tried to do, in my honest opinion. Now, while I can understand a street nigga telling me I'm not from the streets, well, Michael, talking to the police is bad all around. If you talk to the police, you're a rat. And I would say to that street nigga, you're right. But at the same time, then that means everybody a rat. If you ever have to just have a conversation with a cop that's not on the record or not, that's not this or that and the third, then you're a rat. Like, you're talking to the police, you're a snitch. So, like, say you fucking see somebody, like, see a car accident, right? This is what the snitch rules are saying, basically. You see somebody hit somebody and you know who's at fault because you saw the accident play out, but you could stay and help the cops figure out what they need to because you'll be an eyewitness to everything, or you can leave because you don't want to tell. You don't want to be no snitch. But that's like, it is what it is, man. I guess you should leave the scene. Don't just let the cop figure it out. You ain't got to say nothing, I guess. I guess. But what if it's causing traffic and then the cop just comes up to you, hey, did you see what happened there? Should I just lie and be like, I don't know. You were sitting right here. Like, how you gonna say you saw what happened? What happened? What are you supposed to do in situations like that where you're just like, say you are a street nigga in that situation? Would you just say, I don't know? Look, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a street nigga. So, but regardless of it, Young Thug didn't tell, in my opinion. Rollo didn't tell, in my opinion. Gunna told. The guy we got on the screen right now, he told. I don't know about Unfook. He took a plea, but I guess Thug think he's a rat. I don't know about QCP. Thug think he's a rat. A lot of other niggas that Thug is calling rats. So I don't know. I ain't seen the paperwork on them. So, but the niggas that I have seen the paperwork on and I have seen the trials on, I can vehemently tell you that Young Thug did not tell on anybody. Now, if he went Nino Brown, I really need to see him go Nino Brown on the stand or in the paperwork. Right now, there's none of that. There's no paperwork or him on the stand snitching on anyone. Because if anything, he's the person to snitch on. It would make zero sense. But, you know, if Young Thug's out here telling, he's out here telling. But I don't think so. I from everything I've seen, and I've done enough research, I've looked into enough evidence. Like I said, I read the whole Rollo paperwork because I wanted some money. I'm like, Rollo, you told right here. Pay me, nigga. There was nothing there. There was nothing there, you know. And it is what it is. Like, at the end of the day, if these people aren't rats, they're not rats. Like, I think what's happening now, I do believe Gunna might be paying blogs for sure because this does look kind of crazy. Narratives are being spun over videos that are an interrogation video that's 10 years old that has been dissected and looked at and listened to and analyzed over these past 10 years. It just got resurfaced up. But now since Gunna is a snitch and he got that jacket on him, for the Gunna fans and the people that love Gunna and Gunna himself, if anything, just having a 2-hour video of Thug sitting down with the police and spinning them how he was spinning them is enough to say he a rat, I guess. I don't know. Us over here at I Am Savvy Mike TV, we are not calling Young Thug a snitch. Gunna yes ma'am his way out of court. I will call him a snitch. 6ix9ine is definitely a teller. Everybody else, YSL Woody, he got on the stand now. I don't know. I guess he was spinning. I guess not. I don't know. But he got on the stand. He's a snitch. So it's like, if we're going to really foundationalize that and just say, hey, if you talk to the police, if you give any type of information, you're a rat, then a lot of your favorite rappers are fucking tellers. I'm just saying. But either way, let's get into all the clips we have to listen to. First, we're going to get into 6ix9ine. Then we're going to hear some Young Thug jail calls. And the last clip we're going to listen to, which is the title of this video, is the YSL Woody clip of him basically addressing everything, calling Young Thug out, taking accountability for his ratting. Let's listen.
Young Thug situation, I stood quiet 2 days just watching it play out, watching what excuses the people come up with. Every day, every year, every time a nigga come out, y'all move the goalposts further. Oh, nah, bro, it's different. No, it's different, bro. It's different, bro. It's different. You told, like, before 12 in the afternoon, like, that's a forbidden rule. You can't do that. No, bro, it's okay, bro, because he told after 3, like, bro, it's so easy. They tell you, you have the right to remain silent. Anything used against you could be used in the court of law, whatever the fuck the case they say. You have the right to call an attorney right now. You spoke for 2 hours. 2 hours. It's me beating a horse. Like, I'm not saying that. Y'all heard what y'all heard. And I'm gonna leave this shit real clear. Me, I do not give a fuck. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Since I came home, y'all know it. I wear my shit. I wore my shit from day one. Yeah, I did it in what? I'm outside. Y'all know I'm outside. Outside, nigga. I never told on my friends. I don't tell on my friends, nigga. Them niggas wasn't my mans, nigga. Y'all know they wasn't my mans. That's what hurt y'all. Like, damn, like, he's right. Oh, he's right. I hate this nigga. Yeah. These niggas is telling on their friends. Niggas didn't even ask him. Niggas said, take my number. Here's my number. Call me, but don't tell nobody about my number. What? Like what?
Look, while I'm about to call him Snitch9. That was funny. While 6ix9ine has a bit of a point to stand on, because I do agree, but I'm more so with this energy towards Gunna, if anything. And then Young Thug said to the police, take my number, call me, just don't tell nobody you got my number. How you going to defend that? He probably gave him the wrong number. Easy defense. This nigga 6ix9ine is stupid. He was on the stand telling on what he claims now was his enemies and not his friends. But before the RICO it dropped, before the feds came down on them niggas, they looked like they was close. Him and Shotty looked cool. Now, wow, they niggas was having them kidnapped, and by the end of everything, once everything started to look bleak and niggas wasn't getting money and whatnot, they was like, nigga, where our money to them? But at the same time, who knows? Regardless of it, 6ix9ine ain't slick. He's a snitch. Like you said, he wore the jacket. He taking the accountability for it. We're not mad at it. We're not mad at it at all. But no, what Young Thug was doing in that interrogation room is 10 times different than what you did on that stand, buddy. And whether they was your friends or not, you wore that flag, 6ix9ine, and you wore it proudly. And then when it came time, you defected, dropped the flag, said I ain't with them niggas, and did what you needed to do to get out of jail. Now, while I ain't mad at you for doing what you got to do to come up, get clout, get into the music industry, get all this fame and success and money, use people to get to where you want to go. And while, they were using you as well, everything was fine until the police came. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, on to the next clips.
I don't know though. Like, man, bro, you seen your brother, P?
Most definitely.
But he said you told him to do that.
Man, watch out.
Man, on God, that's what he telling the street.
Man, on God, he kept. On that same God, he kept. Man, he come in for nigga to take a plea and tell lies. He did. Stood up in court. Man, that was wham. That was your ever get too, rocking with the motherfucking rat. Man, you be preaching about that shit too, man. You can't do that, man. That's a fact, bro. You dead wrong about that anyway. Nigga a rat, bro. I understand all that. A nigga help put you on. Listen, man. That nigga is a rat. I don't give a fuck what happened. That nigga give me $1 million. Man, you a rat. Whatever you talking about. You got somebody sent the chain gang.
Now, what you just heard was Young Thug in a leaked jail phone call, basically calling QCP a rat. And what I found very interesting is what he said at the end is he ratted on the nigga and he still beat the case. Now, I don't know what Thug is talking about. I don't know what paperwork Young Thug has on these guys. I don't know what he got going on. Apparently, Thug is now the new 1090 Jake, the 1090 Thugger. 1090 Thugger is funny. But we have an official response from P, that was posted, I think, 2 hours ago. So around 2 o'clock. Imagine some broke-ass rats like Thugger, that's Young Thug, and Pee Wee Rat Risco trying to run a rat narrative on me and all my niggas that I love running with these hoe-ass niggas knowing how these niggas talk about me. Damn, because think about it. He did throw Wham under the bus there. Young Thug said, I told Wham he shouldn't be, look, we stand on code. That nigga P a rat. We stand on code. You shouldn't, I don't care how much money he gave you. We stand on code. But either way, I'm going to say this for the last time. I'm not no street nigga. I'm a tax-paying citizen that's running a business and taking care of my family. All the street niggas is broke, dead, and in jail. Why do y'all continue to glorify this shit? Streets been dead. Y'all niggas gave the city a bad name. Says QCP, the one that ran a label full of street rappers from Atlanta. And now all of a sudden he's a tax-paying citizen that's running a business and taking care of his family, and he's not a street nigga. Now, while I'm all for people being law-abiding citizens, because I am one myself, but I've been that. QCP never really came off as that to me, especially seeing the people that he was dealing with and the people that he was running with. And from all accounts, from everything I heard about P, he was from the streets. Now, not no street nigga. This is rather interesting. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This is rather fucking interesting. Let's see what else he posted something else. Let's see. And by the way, I ain't never been in no courtroom on no nigga. Sat in an interrogation room running niggas' names, and I don't speak on the dead. So I don't care enough to explain the situation. Y'all boys the police. Y'all niggas mad because y'all not me. Interesting. Now, like I said, I have no paperwork on P. I don't know what Young Thug is talking about. I don't know. I don't know where this came from. So my thing is, he didn't have to say all of this. I'm not a street nigga. I'm a taxi. He didn't have to say none of this. Cause honestly, I don't think anybody really truly knows what the hell Young Thug is talking about when he says that QCP is a rat. I haven't seen Whack 100 do a paperwork party on P. I haven't seen 1090 Jake do a paperwork party on P. And these were the people we would expect to do the paperwork parties. Are we not? Are we correct? I haven't seen no paperwork on P. So I don't know what Thug is talking about. But my thing is, he didn't have to include all of that. Because now what you're basically saying to me is, if there is paperwork of me snitching, it doesn't matter because I'm not a street nigga. I'm a tax-paying citizen that's running a business and taking care of his family. All the street niggas is broke, dead, and in jail. I'm rich. I ain't broke. I'm rich. How can I be a street nigga? That's what P's saying right now. I ain't mad at it. But then he goes on to say, why do y'all continue to glorify this shit? The streets been dead. Hold up. My nigga, you are one of the main factors in pushing that shit. Like, who's on quality control now? At a certain point, it was a bunch of street niggas. Now, wow, Lil Yachty, nah. Migos, give or take. Offset, yeah. Quavo and Takeoff, maybe. Who knows? I know they was jumping niggas in Gwinnett. That's all I know. Well, who knows? But then you go down the roster, you see some niggas from YSL on the label. Like, it's some street niggas on Quality Control's label, or at least was. So at a certain point, you were the one glorifying this shit. You were the one pushing this music. You were the one putting it out, saying this is how we should be rocking and rolling. Now it's, why do we continue to glorify this shit? And I'm saying, NBA player syndrome. A lot of these niggas weren't in it because they cared about the music. They saw a bag. They saw the money. And once they got that, they weren't street niggas. They were tax-paying citizens that's running a business and taking care of their family. all of a sudden, just switch, flip of the switch. Like, while I respect a nigga like Gucci or Jeezy that gets out the streets, still kind of maintains that aura, but we can tell that's not them anymore. So if let's be honest, if Jeezy were to get caught up in some paperwork now, which I highly doubt he ever will because he's just cut from that cloth, but if he were, I promise you, nobody can be mad at it because he's not a street nigga, bro. This nigga is doing concerts with an orchestra. This nigga ain't in the streets no more. He married and divorced an Asian woman. This nigga is out the streets. At a certain point, yeah. But a lot of you niggas that put them niggas on and pump the poison into the community that you're asking, why do people glorify? You're a hypocrite. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go on a tangent on this, but this is a fresh response and this is a fresh reaction to this. But yeah, like, we're gonna get into the now we're gonna watch the Woody clip. But this is crazy. This is corny. This is very good. Look, I'm not from the streets, but this is some corny ass shit. Like, what do you mean? Why do y'all continue to glorify this shit? My nigga, you were the one pushing this bullshit into the community. Pushing this bullshit into the music business. Like, you were a main connoisseur of pushing that shit. A main benefactor. A main investor. Now, why do we continue to glorify this shit? Man, see, these niggas are the reason hip hop is where it's at.
Because I wasn't there to be able to say what happened. That's the truth. So how am I snitching if I'm not there to say I saw this person with my own eyes do this to this person? No, I'm in a situation where I'm trying to get myself out that other people put me in. You know what I mean? Simple as that. If I ain't did that to nobody and I'm being accused of a crime, why are you putting my name in a song talking about if somebody do something to you, what I'm gonna do to them? Why is you putting that song out there if I'm being investigated for a crime I got nothing to do with and the police is thinking that I'm the number one suspect? I'm tired of defending myself against this person, this person, this person. Everybody get it. So this is the God-honest truth. I let it be known then, I let it be known now. I never did no harm to that man. I would never harm him. I had next level respect for him. Rich Homie Quan is a different story. The prosecutors took all this stuff and put it together and tried to make it out what it be. They was wrong. I told them to their face they was wrong. It's not what it is. Rich Homie Quan's situation is a different situation from this situation. I don't know what really took place with what caused it, a lot of stuff to get the way that it got, because at the end of the day, I don't got knowledge that y'all may think I got. I'm telling you what I know. I didn't do nothing. So I don't got information that make the police want to come back and ask me more questions. Don't come ask me no more questions. None. I'm on here because at the end of the day, these niggas just open a door that I closed, that I bolted down, that I put nails into. And this is what they did. They opened that door, and guess what I'm gonna do? Defend myself. And this is what I'm here to do right now. The opening statement is Kenneth Copeland is the person that did this crime. You're a street nigga, bro. You're a street nigga. I'm still alive. T.I. said it out of his mouth. A lot of people said it out their mouth. If the man is deceased, he did it. I'm still in the flesh. So a lot of y'all probably say, well, you put the blame on him first. So he had to put, no, I didn't put the blame on him first. You better go back and look at my interrogations. You better look at my interrogation. I didn't know what was going on. All I know was I didn't do it. And the police thinking don't do it. I'm trying to get the police off of me. So at the end of the day, we sitting in the car, me, Thug, Roscoe, in the driver. Thug he got somewhere to go. And you know, Thug ain't had to do nothing for me. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, shoot, he can have anybody to kick it with. He don't got, you feel me? He kick it with me. So I got his back. As we sitting in the car chilling, this Mercedes Benz pull up. When the Mercedes Benz pull up, this tall thing get out the car. Let me be more detailed about it. This tall thing get out the car. And when the tall thing get out the car, it grab a bag out the back seat. So when the tall thing grabbing the bag out the back seat, Thug go there like, Woody. You know what I mean? I'm in my phone. I look at what's up. But I'm looking around trying to see what's going on. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You hit me too many times, so I'm thinking that I'm slipping. Anyway, he grabbed Roscoe like this. Hey, Roscoe. You know what I mean? Ooh. Roscoe like, yeah, she got a check. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, the thing loaded. You know what I mean? I know her personally. You hear me? Ooh. So Roscoe talking like this. If you know Roscoe, you know he trying to, you know what I mean? Hey, you know what I mean? I'm telling you, son. I'm telling you, thing loaded. Thing got big check, real check. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, I already had it, son. I can put you on. So when he say I can put you on, see, I'm trying to be careful how I talk. You feel what I'm saying? But when he trying to say I can put you on, that's when Thug busts out laughing. But I'm looking like, I don't know what's going on. I'm lost. The Thug tapping me, and then the thing that I'm looking at look like a woman. I'm not gonna lie. I look like, you feel me? It was just tall. You feel me? Like, but we in a car. The thing was outside in another car. So we looking, but Thug already knew. I don't know how he knew, but when he said that, he put Roscoe on blast. I ain't saying it like Thug was on there. I'm just saying like, when Roscoe said I can put you on, Thug like, nigga, what? Nigga, Thug, that's what he bust out laughing like, that's a whole man. You got me. And when Thug said it, I'm like, I ain't never heard this type of stuff a day in my life. Let me tell y'all something. I didn't never hang outside my neighborhood. I hung in my neighborhood all the time. When I went outside my neighborhood, that was to steal and go right back to my neighborhood. So when I heard this, I'm like, Roscoe said, Mom got a check slam chain. You know what I mean? Had a hole down there when I you know what I mean? I was like, see, this how you know motherfucker can't hold water. First thing came to my mind was grab my phone, call my buddy, let him know. Yeah. Say what y'all want to say about me. It is what it is. I don't care. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a different person. I'm trying to be a better person. I'm trying to move forward in my life. I turned down opportunities to speak on all this stuff. They came out. They don't open this door. And now I'm just putting it all on the table right now. You feel what I'm saying? So I called my buddy, be like, hey, man, Roscoe did booty with a man, bro. And this nigga just confessed to it. He said I ate own mouth and he ate a booger. See, one thing about me, I'm real detailed. Cause I was like, I said, bro, he ate the booger and everything out of his mouth. Bro. I mean, I didn't know, bro. Man, nigga said, but I ain't surprised. I was like, you ain't surprised? I ain't never heard nobody come out their mouth say that they committed such act. I ain't never heard it. I ain't know how to take it. So I'm sitting in the back. See, I'm looking dumbfounded. I'm like, so I'm looking at Thug find it so funny. He's just rolling. He laughing at Roscoe so hard. Oh my God. So I'm sitting here like, but I ain't paying Thug no attention other than he laughing. But I'm sitting here looking at Roscoe like, bro, you just made it out your mouth that you knew there was a man before you laid down with him. And you were talking with so much confidence that I said, oh, he probably still digging that back in.
All right. Yeah. Outside of all of that, that's your update. That's your fucking update. Let me know what you think about everything. Everything in the comments below. Pray for Atlanta. Because niggas are just telling on each other at this point. It's like, you know what? Yeah, we're all rats. So we might as well all just keep telling on each other. Fuck it. At this point. I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. Peace.